Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to another episode of My PI Dream US edition. And this is mainly, even though it's for everybody that's on the channel, the main focus that we're trying to provide some information to is to those folks back in the Philippines who like to see the way things are kind of done over in the US right now. And I'm actually at the house here in the US. And what I want to talk about this morning is about some technologies, some home automation technologies. We actually have AT&T coming to our house today to hopefully install fiber. We're on a cable modem system here right now through Time Warner. Time Warner's prices are just extremely expensive in my view, and they keep escalating the prices, and we have an option now because we have two cable providers. Competition is a good thing. Well, anyway, we'll go into that a little bit more along with the home automation, some technologies that we're employing here at our US home location, and we'll talk about a little bit of each one of those. Anyway, let's go ahead and get today's started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Today we are moving, hopefully we are moving from our previous internet provider, which is Time Warner, and we are moving over to AT&T. The reason being is Time Warner keeps jacking up the prices of our internet. It seems like every 3 months our price goes up and up and up. I will tell you right now, we started out, I think my internet cost was around 60 or 70 something dollars when we started, and they do this all of the communications companies over here, the Time Warner, AT&T, Comcast, they all kind of do, they follow the same procedures, and their procedures or their protocol or what you want to call it is they get you for that introductory offer. They give you a really cheap price. It's like the old bait and switch type of routine, and what they do, and a lot of them are transparent. You can see if you look. They make it kind of hard sometimes to find out what your prices are going to be, but AT&T is pretty good about it. They actually show you what your cost is going to be later on after 3 months, 6 months, and a year, and whatever the terms of your contract is. Time Warner, not so much. It's a little bit more difficult to find out. But we went from, I don't know, it was around a $60 or $70 US dollar package, and we moved over. Now it's about 171. I think it's 171, $181 for just simple, no special cable TV. It's the basic package and a basic internet package, which is it's 1/10 of what we have on our PLDT fiber in the Philippines. So it's crazy. And I called them up before and I said, listen, we need to renegotiate. And they used to be pretty good about it. When you told them, or you explained to them that you're not happy and you're planning on changing service with another service provider, they used to negotiate your package down. Well, the last time I called them, the representative that I spoke with said, take it or leave it. And I'm like, take it or leave it, and there was no negotiation or anything like that. So I was very upset with my service, the customer service support with that. So Time Warner and AT&T are now both inside our community. Time Warner is cable, and I think I get, it's a very low rate that I get. And we'll do a test. We'll show you what the test is for our upload and our download. Our upload is absolutely horrible. In the Philippines, when I upload a 3.5 gig file, it's about 6 minutes or less for me to upload the file. Here it takes me almost 2 hours. Can you believe the internet is actually better in the Philippines on upload than it is here in the United States? At least with Time Warner. What we are doing, we are moving over, hopefully today we're moving over to AT&T. We have fiber in the community right now, and we have a choice. And if it works as prescribed, it says 1 gigabit, 1,000 megabits per second So we will see what the difference is. We'll do a before and after if this gets connected up today. We'll see how things are going. I'm a little bit concerned about the routing of some of the fiber cable to get inside the house, but we're going to try it today. Well, it is a little bit breezy this morning, and I'm hoping that the breeziness again is not wreaking havoc with the camera. While I'm here in the US, I am going to try to source an external microphone for the GoPro, and one with those little fuzzy things that help prevent a lot of the noise, so that we can continue our videos back in the Philippines and have better audio quality. Right now we've got a little bit of wind going on, and the reason we have a little bit of wind is because we have a I'm gonna say I don't know if it's a low pressure, but what it is we have cloud cover, and which is indicative that we are going to get some rain here pretty soon. As a matter of fact, it was forecast in the weather that we're supposed to have some scattered thunderstorms today. And when we have cloud cover, it's normally a little bit warmer down here. It is the springtime, it's early spring, and it's normally a little bit cooler. I do have my sweatshirt on today, and my sweatshirt is because it is the early spring, but it's not nearly as cold as it was yesterday or the day before, or what's predicted for tomorrow as well. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about some home automation. You have different options with home automation. One of the things you can subscribe to, many of the companies out there, even your cable internet providers, they will provide packages for home automation for things like monitoring your thermostat in your house, your security systems, your door locks, all these different things. They will do that, but they do it at a price. There is a subscription that you normally have to pay for that. Or if you want to, you can build your own package yourself. You can put together your own home automation package, and you don't have to pay any subscription fee, except for the fact that if you need to put it up on the cloud where you can see it in different places around the world, of course you have to pay for your internet. So we're going to talk about that today, not so much about the other packages that are available out there for you, but if you want to build your own. And I will show you in comparison what we have here for different types of home automation. We're going to talk about automating irrigation, which I showed you the other day, temperature control inside your house. We're going to talk about lighting, automating your lighting, things like also your automation of your garage door if you want to open and close it from away. Also, let's see, what else do we have installed? Oh, also monitoring your utilities. We're going to talk about each one of these, and I'm going to give you examples of how I actually put together a package that actually, it costs me nothing except for the internet to be able to push it over the internet and be able to view these around the world. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at what we have inside the house right now. Well, since we're sitting out here, let's talk about one of the programs, one of the many programs. So on my phone, let me show you what I have right here. I actually have a lot of things under my home automation. This is actually my home screen for home automation. And on here, we have the Alexa, the Amazon product for doing things inside your house for music and things like that. We have a program called Makeout, and Makeout is for opening and closing your garage door. We have Hue by Philips right here. Hue is also a program for doing things like remotely turning on and off your lights and setting it for different moods and colors and things like that. I have my CCTV that I can monitor our property back in the Philippines. I have Nest. Nest is a company, it's actually grown a lot. It was actually developed by one of the developers, the person I believe who invented the iPod for Apple, and he went off and he started this program for thermostat controls, and where you can remotely turn on and off and set temperatures of your air conditioning and your heating in your house when you are away. Also, Raccio, which I want to show you here today. Raccio is one of the many types of automation products for irrigation, so you can remotely turn on your sprinkler systems, water your plants, and do things like that when you are away. Right now, we're going to do something. I'm going to click on the Raccio. So since we're in the backyard right now, and open up the app for the Raccio. And what I want to do while I'm back here, we're going to start. I actually have one of the, and I showed you this the other day. One of the zones that I have is for doing, let's see, the putting water inside our goldfish pond in the backyard. So I have one here, and you see it's right here. It says goldfish pond, and I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to run it for just for 3 minutes so I can show you how it starts. So I'm going to click run. What I'll do is I'll click run, and then we'll walk over to the goldfish pond, and you can see it's putting water. It's putting water inside our goldfish pond over here. And that little float that's on there, what that will do, if it gets too much water inside, is because you possibly, if you don't have a camera monitoring it and you can't watch it when you're away, it will stop it automatically, and then the water will turn off. So it acts just like a float, a turn on and turn off float, based on the amount of water inside the pond. Let's go inside the house. I got some other interesting stuff I think you would be interested in, especially if you're interested in automation of gardening while you're away. Well, if you're going away from your house and you want to monitor your plants inside your house, they might be in some plant pots, and you want to see how much moisture they have, whether you need to have somebody come in and do some watering while you're away, but you want to know the status of the moisture inside your pot. This is a great product, but there's a catch with this one right here. It's a catch-22 kind of a situation. I have this program and this hardware from a company called PlantLink right here. And PlantLink has these neat sensors. Let me show you the sensors that I have. These are actually mangoes, believe it or not. And these are my mango plants, and they have these little sensors. You see this little sensor right here and a sensor right here. Well, these sensors, what they do is they monitor the moisture inside your plant pot. I have them on these two mangoes right up here, and I have an avocado plant that actually got too dry while I was gone, and I didn't have anybody watering. And this is the sensor we have inside here. And let me show you what you'll get for statuses. And I just watered them, so we're all at the right water level right now. But here I have Nessa's mini mango, Annabelle's avocado, the one that's back on this side of here, and JT's mango tree. That's the two mangoes and the avocado that's behind me over here. Anyway, they will monitor. You can monitor what the battery, and the batteries last forever. They last like a couple, 2 or 3 years. And I've only changed the batteries out once since I bought this product right here. So the sensors, they upload information over your Wi-Fi, and they send it to a hub in the sky, in the cloud. It's this company called PlantLink. And what they'll do, it'll tell you how much water you have. It will let you know if you need water. It will also send you an email notification. I have to see if I can find the email notification, and I will show you that as well. But it will send you, it will say, "Hi, I am JT's mango tree. I'm thirsty. Please water me." And you will get these kind of notifications as well. So that's part of the home automation. Now, the catch-22 on this one, this product, as great as it is, you can't find the sensors anymore. Had I known when I started buying this was just a test. These 3 sensors I had here. You buy a hub, and it comes with 1 sensor, and I bought 2 additional sensors inside here. Had I known how great this product was, I would have bought many of these sensors for even, because you can use them indoors and outdoors, and you can monitor your plants on the outside in the ground. And if you have what we're going to talk about in just a little bit about remote irrigation, you can actually turn on your irrigation to water those plants on the outside, whether they're in pots or inside the ground. You can do that as well while you are away from home. Well, anyway, that's what this product is right here. Again, the catch-22 is this company right here, they don't sell the product anymore. They have a new product that's supposed to be coming online that has to do with monitoring. Also, it has like a valve or solenoid. And the solenoid, you can hook it up to your irrigation system. And I'll see if I can post a little bit of information about that as well. And it can also you can turn it on or off remotely as well to do the same watering, which is the same thing I do with another irrigation system, which is the Raccio. But these are some home automation type of products that you have available to you. I love this product right here, and I just wish PlantLink would become more popular and they would start supporting some and start selling. Because if you go to buy, let me show you, if you go to the buy here and you try to buy the product, it will tell you it's sold out at companies like Home Depot, Target, Lowe's, and these are the products that we're talking about right here, but they're sold out. You cannot find these products anymore. Then if you go to Lowe's and try to buy it there, it will also tell you on Lowe's that it is no longer available at Lowe's. This is the hub right here, and this is the sensor right here. PlantLink, please come back online and because you have such a great product out there, and there is a need for your product. So I hope they come back online as well. There are some other companies that do similar, or you can build your own. If you have some electronics, a little bit of mechanical electronics background, you can actually buy sensors and build your own. I've seen these. You can build your own kits, but this is a finished all-in-one product right here, and it's still supported as far as the server that you connect to, because like I said, you'll see that we're still monitoring everything we have here. Let's talk about the Nest system. The Nest system is a thermostat-based type of a application and device that lets you remotely monitor and adjust your home air conditioning and heating. Let's look what we have on our wall right now. This is the thermostat, and when you approach it, it senses you and it will turn on. And then it has all kinds of settings that you can go inside. You can set the mode, whether it's heating and air conditioning. You can go into eco mode, and remember, you can do all this remotely. Eco mode puts it basically into like a standby mode, so you're not using a lot of electricity. You can set schedules. You can get history on your system. You can do software updates, and it will do automated software firmware updates over your Wi-Fi. You don't even have to click on anything. This shows the last time it was updated was on April 6th. Let's see. We'll tell you your temperature, the percentage of humidity inside your house. It will monitor all that, and it will let you also. It will do a reminder inside here. Let me see if I can find a reminder. The reminder is for when you change your. Let's see. When you change your filters inside your house, air filter reminders. It will tell you when you need to change it. I just changed it, so I did a reset. And it will come back and it will send you an email notification about changing your filter when you need to change your filter based on the amount of usage. It has this algorithm that it uses, and it will tell you when your filter is dirty, when you need to change it, so you have the best efficiency and you keep your air clean inside your house. So that's a cool tool right there, and you can put one on each zone that you have. It's a very easy integration. You just remove your old automated system that you have inside the old thermostat, and you just connect up a few wires, and the online support is very good for Nest. They did a very good job of that. All right, let's talk about another home automation, and it has to do with lighting, automating your lights inside your house. You see on my home application on my iPhone, there's a program called Hue by Philips right here. Let's take a look at the product, and let's take a look at how you can control some of your lights. So right now we have these light bulbs right here installed pretty much everywhere inside our house. And let me show you, there's a mechanical way to do it, and there's a way to do it online or automated. You can set up a schedule to turn your lights on. You can set it to change the temperature of the color of the light. You can make it look like a rainbow. You can make it do like a discotheque if you're into that kind of a thing. Let me show you the mechanical device that Hue has. So it acts just like a regular on-off switch inside your house, so you can mechanically turn on and off your LED lights inside your house. So this device right here on our wall, if you go to the top, this is an off position, and you can program what you normally use right here. So right now, I have programmed for one, that's a morning Program number 2 is evening, and be honest with you, I don't remember what this one is right over here. Maybe we'll click on it and we'll see what it is. But remember, this is off. So right now, our lights are off. You see, we have no lights on right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click number 1 here, and this will be a morning light. So you see all of our lights come on, and it's bright. The temperature is nice and bright. It's a lot of energy, and this controls all of our lights. Our lights here, we have lights in our sunroom, everywhere inside our house we have energy in the morning. So let's go ahead and click number 2 here, number 2, and we'll see what it does. Number 2, remember, is nighttime. So let's see what the temperature is for nighttime. Remember, I like nice, warm, soft white for nighttime. So we'll look at what we have here. By the pots and pans over the kitchen. Number 2, and everything is nice and soft. See, all of our lights now, nice and soft. So we have those lights for nighttime. I don't know what number 4 is. Let's see. It's another, for some reason, it's a different temperature of bright energy. And then if you click this top one, it will turn all your lights off. So that's how the automated system works. You can also set it for, like I said, for a schedule. And what your schedule will do, your schedule will put where you can automate it at different times of days and different at night, in the morning, in the evening time. So you can have lights on when you come home. If you're working late and you come home, you will have lights on inside your house. Very good program. There are other companies that also do similar things to this, but Hue has been in the business, or Philips has been in the business for quite a long time. Remember, Philips is a really big light company. Let's see at some of our other home automation that we have. All right, well, the FedEx guy just came and he just dropped off my bottom filter. This is inside this box right here is the bottom filter, and that's for the koi pond that we are going to be building back in the Philippines at Villa Feliz. Let's talk about another home application product, and it has to do with opening and closing your garage door, whether it be at your house or remotely. Remember, when you have a garage door, there's normally a little button, a battery operated button, and it sends a wireless signal and will open and close your garage door. But say for some reason that battery is not working on your clicker or your door, remember, they all run off of batteries, and you need to open and close your garage door remotely. Say like your spouse forgot the button and you are at work and she says, oh, I can't get into the garage. Well, while you're at work, if you have this application right here, let's click on it. It's called Makeout right here, and you can actually hook it up for your on the iPhone. You can log in with your fingerprint. And what we'll do is let's go ahead and click on it and see if we can open up our garage door right here. Look at there. And your garage door is open. Now if we want to close the garage door, you can do the same thing. And it gives you a status. It tells you your garage, and it tells you how many seconds, minutes, hours your garage door is open. And if you want to close it, you just click on that again, and it should send a signal to the garage door. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. And you can close it, and it will tell you. It will give you a signal back on here that will tell you when your garage door is closed. You see the little automation there showing your garage door closing, and it's closed over there. And it should tell me here that my garage door is closed, and it says it is closed. Another neat home automation tool. And here's another home automation, really neat product, and it's by a British company called Effigy. And you can monitor your electrical usage real time anywhere around the world. And this is the program that you can see, and this is online. And it is a small device. It's a clamp. It's a clamp meter. If you're familiar, those of you who work with electricity, you know, you can put a clamp meter around any electrical wire, and you can see how many amps are being moved. And that's what it is. It's a small device that connects to your circuit breaker panel, and I'll show you that as well. But you can see it will tell you in real time. There's a graph, a history. It will tell you how much money you've used already this month. So for us, we spent almost $37 in electricity the first week, because today is, I believe, the 7th. So in 7 days, we spent $37 in electricity. And you can go back, and there's all kinds of stuff, neat things you can track. You can download your graphs as well. but you can monitor this anywhere around the world. Now, you can see this portion right here at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can see that's when our heater kicks on for the heating up in the morning, because we have it programmed through that Nest application. And it will, you can see that's a spike, and it will tell you how many kilowatts per hour that was used. So you can see we have a lot of activity, and now it's going to calm down right here, right now. Some of these other spikes, what it will be is like when your hot water heater kicks on, and it has to heat up some of the water inside those massive tanks we have inside the U.S. Remember, in the Philippines, we have a solar hot water heater, and we have the on-demand device. They're slowly grasping that technology in the U.S., but still we have a lot of old technology still in the U.S. A lot of the old non-efficient hot water heaters, 50-gallon type of devices, and but we are slowly getting up with the rest of the world on efficiency. Let's look at that clamp device that actually monitors the current and the electrical usage inside. It's a very simple device, very simple to install. And it is this device right here. It has a little Wi-Fi, it is just a little battery, and it seems that this battery has been here for like 3 years. And it hooks into your breaker panel. The wire goes behind, and there's this little clamp that goes on your main power inside there. That's how easy it is to install. But this is the device right here. Let's also talk a little bit about home automation when it comes to security. When you install a security system, remember we looked when we went to WorldBex 2018 and WorldBex 2017, one of the prime focus was different types of security that you can have. CCTV, motion sensors, door and window sensors and things like that. Well, in the U.S., they take security very seriously. They don't put the bars all on the windows like they do in the Philippines. But what they do is they have a wide array of different companies for sensors. One of the big companies in the U.S. is Honeywell. Honeywell does a lot of things. They do security. They do thermostats. They do monitoring of your temperatures and things like that inside your house. That goes along with your thermostats. They have wireless and they have wired sensors. When you are building a house, which I wish we would have done with Feliz, I wish we would have roughed in for wires for door and window sensors. But if you do not do that, your next option is to use wireless. And there are these little devices like these right here. It has a sensor on there, and when a door is open or closed, let's go ahead and open this door, and you'll see what happens with the security system. It will let you know where somebody came inside your house. But we'll open the door. And you see, it will give you I don't know if you heard that. We'll go to another room where you can listen to the system alerting you that a door or window has been opened inside your house. Also, with your alarm systems, you can have it connected to a service provider, and a service provider can alert somebody like the police department or the fire department automatically that someone has possibly broken into your house, and they can come and they can dispatch somebody for that event. Just remember that when you have those kind of services, they do come at a cost. It'll be a subscription base, and all different companies offer services like that, like AT&T, and I can't think of all the companies around here. Even your internet provider can provide that service as well. We're sort of behind on some shout outs because remember, we are in the U.S. and we are not doing Villa Feliz daily build every day. The reason why we're sitting here, we have some catch ups to do on some shout outs. We just have a few birthday shout outs that I'd like to get done today. So anyway, the first one, and they're all going to be a little bit belated. And that's okay. Never forgotten, though. And the first one is from April 5th. And from April 5th, it's William Haberman's wife. Her name is Nessie Haberman. And her birthday was on April 5th. And the couple live in Michigan. But they also have a home in Bustos, Bulacan. So that's the first one for today. The next one is for April 6th. And it is Rodora Rama Stoddard's husband, Chuck Stoddard, from Fort McMurray in Canada. Eh? Anyway, he's having his he had his birthday on April 6th. And we have one more, and it's actually not belated. It's for today. It's for April 7th. And it's Joe Fernandez's wife, Grace Fernandez. And today she is having her 48th birthday. Anyway, Joe wants to let everybody know that he is an OFW working in Saudi, and he's a telecom tech. And Grace is back at their home in the Philippines in San Miguel, Bulacan. So anyway, to our 3 birthday recipients, we want to wish all of you a happy birthday. Well, while we're waiting on the AT&T technician installer to arrive, I'm going to work on a little bit of today's video editing, and then we will try to document. What I want to do is show you a before and after. Let's do a quick capture of what my data rate, my upload and download speeds are using Time Warner. And then hopefully if AT&T can install and they can get us activated, it might not be today. I don't know when the activation, but usually they can activate you right away. If they do, we'll do a before and after. We'll do a Time Warner versus AT&T, and it's really not fair because remember we're going from cable modem to fiber. But we will see, and I will show you right now the extremely disappointing upload speeds from Time Warner. Well, that was AT&T. What did they say? What did they just say to you?
In 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, 30 minutes puts us right at the, right at the 1 o'clock point. So at least they called, they let us know they're on the way. That's a good sign. All right, well, I think AT&T is here. Let's go meet and greet our installer. Good morning. Good afternoon.
I made it.
So anyway, our installer is here. His name is Keith, and Keith is going to do the fiber run. He's going to do a fiber run from a junction point there. He's going to pull it through to this point right here, and he's going to run it. It's not going to be the permanent install today. What they're going to do, or what Keith is going to do, he's going to run a temporary fiber run to the point that we need, that I was worried about. He's going to run it to the back side of the house, where our injection point is to our entertainment center slash our multimedia slash our network area is inside our house. I have everything very similar to the house in the Philippines at Feliz. I have an entertainment center here at Feliz. We have the cabinetry. Remember the cabinet work where everything, all the infrastructure for utilities comes to the house. Here we have an entertainment center, and that's where everything comes in. Our cable, our let's see, all of our networking hubs and everything is in one area. So whenever you're troubleshooting, everything is in the same area. So today he's going to run that fiber, and it's going to go across our driveway, and it's going to go around to the back where we're going to do the injection point into the house. And later, he said days to maybe up to a couple of weeks, then the other team will come and do the burying of the cable so it's nice and clean and you won't see it anymore. Alright, time to drill a hole through the wall for the fiber to be connected to the outside box.
So it's going to come out right there.
Okay.
That's perfect.
That'll work. Alright, well, hole drilled through the wall, and now Keith will set up a box on the outside, which will terminate the fiber on the outside and bring the fiber to the inside of the house as well. It is raining. What but the thing is, we're so far through, at least Keith is so far through, he can actually go ahead and do the mount, and he came prepared. He's like the Boy Scouts. He has his umbrella. He's got the umbrella set up. He's going to do the box on the outside. Then we'll work our way to the inside of the house. So anyway, what Keith is doing now, he's terminating the fiber, and he's got the cleaver here, and he'll connect it, and he'll put it inside a coupler inside here. This is the fiber tip. Yeah. One of the first steps of getting it into the house. Well, Keith is done with the install of the fiber. We did a test, it's up and running. I still have the old time Warner connection inside here, 23.9 megabits download, 2.33 megabits upload. So what I'm going to do now, we will do a test, and we'll do a test of the with AT&T on the fiber. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to actually go ahead and also put it on a screen capture right here. We'll do a screen capture so we can watch it as well. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and do a test. They are advertising that it is, let's see, they're advertising that it is gigabit upload and download. That is gigabit at the fiber modem. We have the output of the fiber modem going into our router, and I think maybe that's where it's slowing it down. He showed me using his device where he connected directly in his fiber modem, and he was getting almost gigabit. So we're not getting true gigabit here inside the house, but inside the modem I have an ultimate, I can't tell you how many different devices we have connected on. Should be better than that. We'll take a look at it and see if we can get any better, but it's still more than adequate what we need for doing upload of YouTube videos, and also doing downloading for streaming of media. So anyway, success with that today. The next thing we have to do is their team is going to come out later on and bury that cable, so it'll be a nice clean install, and then we'll go back and we'll readjust, make sure everything is good before we turn off Time Warner. So before we close for today, Ness and I are going to do some shopping at one of the local grocery stores. This is Publix, and we're going to grab a few things from here, and then we'll close for the day. Ness went in ahead of me, and I knew that she'd be in this department right here. She can't resist. It's not Clyde's, but it's going to have to do until we get back to the Philippines.
Yeah. We're so bad.
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you. today. We're gonna close for now, and I think we're gonna make some. What are we making? Are you making those buffalo wings?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna make those. We're gonna make those buffalo wings for a snack. Is that a snack or is that dinner?
I don't know.
Okay, it's the snack dinner for tonight. So anyway, I don't know what we're gonna be doing the rest of the week. Tomorrow is the last day of the Flower Town Festival. I think it's the Azalea Festival, the Flower Town event that they have in downtown Somerville. Maybe we might go down there. If we do, we'll take you along with us for that event as well. Today was a good day. We got fiber installed, although it's not buried. That will get done later. And we will continue to test and see how our fiber works here. If it works well, then you'll get this video because that means we were able to upload it appropriately. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to close for today, and tomorrow will be another day. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream Heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen over there. You will be subscribed. You will be notified the next time we upload a new video. So until the next time we do upload a new video, you have a wonderful and blessed day.